Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. But if you want, you can try again. Okay, everybody, hi, hello. Things I wasn't planning on doing with my Saturday morning is making this whole video. I actually was just gonna, chill, and later we're gonna go see some friends now that we're fully vaxxed. They're fully vaxxed. Life is great. Whoever, whatever. But you know what? Here I am. I am gonna still go see my friends and do all of that. But before we get to that, we have some things to talk about when it comes to Amberlynn Reed and her earrings. Now, if you didn't see my last video, well, I covered her starting to sell her earrings, and we watched and reacted to the video where she bought more earrings. Like, girl, who knew that the drop was gonna be earrings, okay? Who could have seen it coming? But that's where we are. So, I'm just gonna get straight to the point, okay? Yesterday, Friday, May 14th, okay? I had woken up and I was really sad because, listen, Amberlynn was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell these things. And by the way, I did it all overnight and I'm gonna sell them through Venmo, and you can pay me through Venmo. It's gonna be great, whoever, whatever. So let me know in the DMs if you want it. Well, then later, she posted on her Instagram story, hey, I got a Depop now. I got a Depop, which, like, I've never used Depop before, but I surely said, click, clack, moo, I said, let me go get that. Let me go and get that. Let me go cop these. Great, wonderful. So I ran over there. And when I tell you she's selling one pair of mystery earrings for $10 plus $5 for shipping per pair of earrings. And I said, all right, I guess I'm gonna pay $30 plus $15 in shipping for 3 pairs. Because listen, my dream, what I've envisioned this whole time is I unbox the mystery earrings. We react to that together. I take them out. I conceptualize a fashion moment. I style them. I style them with a hat or with some clothing that I already own. I give you a whole lookbook. It's a moment. It's the fashion future. It's the future of fashion. And so I said, listen, I'll do it. And honestly, let's be clear. For me, this is a $45 investment into my channel, right? It's a $45 investment to make a video on my channel. I have spent that much on, like, food for mukbangs or food where I recreate recipes of people. So, like, $45 for me is just, like, me investing into my channel. That is fine with me. But for real, I 100% understand why a lot of people are like, ma'am, you want me to pay $10 for a pair of earrings that you already owned, may have worn, and probably came from Claire's or Walmart or Target, where you probably didn't spend $10 on them? Like, you want me to spend my hard-earned money on that? So, like, I get that, okay? I get that not everybody's in my position where they can make, like, a whole YouTube video about it and invest in their channel and probably make that back with AdSense. I made my order was made, okay? I paid my bills were paid. And I just went on with my day. Honestly, the only thing I had planned last night was to stream on Twitch, which you can catch me there Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And also spend some time with my friend Lauren that I met through Twitch because it was Lauren's birthday and I wanted to celebrate them and play Fortnite with them. It was a great night. Noel was actually out for the night, so I had the whole apartment to myself. I was just really enjoying myself, not paying attention to Amberlynn. The only thing I happened to catch was this tweet from Michael B. Petty where he highlighted some of the comments on the now deleted, well, that's a spoiler alert, but he highlighted some comments on Amberlynn's Depop posting, and I'll show them all here. I do want to emphasize my particular favorite comment that she left in the comments that I just, like, It's just too much, and that's why I want to highlight it. She said, "Thanks for the feedback. I'll be learning more as I go. I've always wanted to create a small business. One of the biggest reasons for buying large quantities of earrings at once. Largest I ever purchased was over 400 pairs. That's when I knew it was my passion to start this." I'm sorry, your passion? Your passion, girl, your passion is buying a shit ton of jewelry, of cheap jewelry at that, and reselling it. That's your passion. Listen, I'm all for supporting small businesses. Love to support a local small business. Truly amazing. Love that as a concept. But but this is your passion. Like, of all the things to be passionate about in the world, this is it. The capitalism, okay. I mean, I feel like there's more to say about that, but I mean, I think it just also speaks for itself. So anyways, I kept minding my own business. I went to bed. I slept great. I woke up and I saw some tweets that were like, "Oh my gosh, Amberlynn deleted the Depop listing. Oh my God." I'm like, y'all, I already invested $45 into this. Well, more with tax, but I already invested money into this. What's going on? So I was like, let me just go and look and see if it's true. Let me go into the Depop and see. And before I even got to go check on any kind of listing or anything, I had a message on Depop from Amberlynn. Now this screenshot's going to include a message I later sent to her as well, but here's the message that she sent to me, and from what I'm gathering from other people too. She says, "This is unfortunate, but turns out I'm not allowed to sell mystery items, parentheses earrings and parentheses, on here. Can you please cancel your order as I'm not able to, question mark? I'll be posting pictures of earrings soon. Hopefully you'll come back. If not, I totally understand. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm still learning." And then you'll see that I said that I can't seem to find a place to cancel the order, and we're gonna get into that. And like I said, according to Instagram, because she posted on Instagram about this as well, she just said something like, "Hey, if you bought earrings from me on Depop, make sure to go check your messages." So I'm guessing that she sent this to everybody that made a purchase. And I don't know. There's a lot in this message to unpack. I think we'll first start with just like the mystery box part, because she in this alludes to there being some kind of policy somewhere on Depop's website that suggests that you can't sell mystery boxes. Now, I have to say, I did look, okay? Unlike Amberlynn, I tried to do some research here. For me, it's after the fact because I've never used Depop before, and I just assumed that if something was on their site that it was okay for me to buy it. But as a seller, I would expect that, like, if you are going to sell something on a platform, you might want to do some research to figure out if those things are allowed on that platform, because to me, that just seems like something one person would do. But even then, they have a whole list of prohibited items, okay? Maybe I'll list them right here for you, but there's a whole list of them, and there's lots of things on that list that makes sense to me. Like, you can't sell like human body parts on Depop. You can't sell firearms on Depop. Like, lots of stuff that makes sense to me. But I couldn't find a single thing about mystery boxes. Maybe it's hidden under one of the headers. The only thing that I could find that seemed kind of close to even an issue that Amberlynn's post might have is the secondhand clothing items part of this. And basically it said that it's okay to sell secondhand stuff. You just have to make sure that it's clearly marked that it's been used before and that you are going to clean it as directed by whoever the original manufacturer of the garment was. So I could see I honestly didn't take a screenshot of the original listing, so I can't remember if she included that these were used or not. I mean, I knew they were used because I follow Amberlynn, and I think most people who probably made it to her Depop page probably knew that, but whether or not she explicitly said that, I can't remember, and I don't have the receipts for that particular thing. But regardless, she didn't say anything about, like, violating a second-hand use kind of policy. She said that she specifically was told she can't sell mystery boxes. And like I said, it could be a thing and I just couldn't find it. You know, I looked over the whole list and maybe I just like skipped over a part where it says that. But even if that's the case, I also just wanted to do some additional research. So there's like a subreddit for almost everything. So I just went over to the Depop subreddit and I just typed into the search bar like, hey, can you sell mystery boxes? And then all of these posts pop up on subreddit about, hey, is selling mystery boxes a good idea? Can I do it? And I didn't find in any of the posts that I looked at anybody saying that it was against TOS of Depop to do it or anything. It was just mostly people being like, I don't know, I've had mixed response on if this works or not. So then that led me to being like, maybe if I just go on Depop and I search mystery boxes, will things pop up? And surprise, lots of people are selling mystery boxes and mystery box items on Depop, okay? Like, this is not something that is brand new. People are selling mystery boxes all the time. Now, it is possible that maybe they just have gone unnoticed by Depop. I do know that there are other platforms that have like outlawed mystery items and boxes just because it can be so unreliable. I mean, if you are on YouTube, you probably remember a trend for a while where YouTubers were buying like mystery boxes off of eBay and things like that and opening them up on camera. And I think some of that probably changed the terms of service for some of these websites. But from what I can tell, I don't see anything from Depop. So I'm gonna say if there is something, these other people have just gotten lucky and Amberlynn is not as lucky because she has a large following that might have reported her for these things. Or two, there's some other story. You know, it feels like to me there might be some other story. But there's certainly a lot of questions on my end. So the other part of this that is mildly frustrating to me is the part where she wants me and or others to cancel our orders. Now, I said this also whenever she made a Patreon and she had to refund me, but I'm gonna say it again. I would be fine if I never get the $45 back for these earrings. I'm not stressed about this. However, I do believe that there are people out there that probably did genuinely spend their hard-earned money on these earrings, probably more so than the Patreon, honestly. I feel like it was a very small handful of us that paid for the Patreon, but I think that there are a lot more people who were genuinely like, hey, this is a way I can support a creator I like and get something tangible to take home with me. But this whole thing of like her putting the onus on the people buying the service or the item or the product from her is just too much for me. It was too much for me when she told me that I needed to reach out to her and give her my PayPal and all this, that, the other for her Patreon. And it's too much for me now that she's saying that we need to go in and cancel our orders, that it's our responsibility to fix the mistake that she made. It's also frustrating because I really looked and looked and looked, and I even asked people on Twitter and I asked people that I know that use Depop, and I was like, is there a way for me as a buyer to cancel the order? And I looked everywhere in this GD app. I looked everywhere. I Googled, how do you cancel your order? There are some instructions that came up, but not instructions that worked, okay? So I'm just like, there is not a way, I don't believe, for me to cancel my order. However, Depop does have clear guidance for how to refund things, okay? They have guidance on how to go about refunding your buyers if they're unhappy, and if you're a buyer, they do encourage you to contact the seller first, but there are also some guidelines there for you as a buyer. So what's frustrating to me is that Amberlynn, if she did do some research, I mean, she says she's still learning, but like, girl, it's click, clack, moo, cows the type. Like, you can literally go on the internet and Google these things, okay? You can Google these. It's not hard. So follow the directions. Give the people who bought your outrageously priced earrings a refund and go on with your life. For me, I think the only reason that she might not have gone through with refunding people herself is that when she is the one who initiates the refund, then she loses potential fees related to PayPal and things like that. I know personally I paid through PayPal. I just trust PayPal more when I'm shopping on the internet, and I don't have to keep re-entering my credit card and stuff like that into things. So she's potentially going to lose some kind of fee or have to pay some kind of fee to refund me that money. And listen, I know there's going to be people that are like, I can't believe you even wasted your money, whoever, whatever. And you might feel that way about anybody who purchased it. I mean, maybe you don't feel that way about me because you understand that my intentions were like, I'm investing in my channel, but maybe you feel that way about some other people who opted to invest in some of these earrings. And honestly, all I have to say is like, people can clearly spend their money however they want. Like Amberlynn can spend all of her money on all of the earrings she wants. That doesn't mean I have to like it. That doesn't mean you have to like it, but that's how she chose to spend her money. And I think the same can be said for people who genuinely wanted a pair of Amberlynn's earrings to wear and spent their money on it. And I don't think that that means that they aren't worthy of getting good customer service from Amberlynn or getting their money back or having Amberlynn put in the work to get them their money back. Like, even if people make mistakes that you deem to be stupid or silly mistakes, like, doesn't mean that they don't deserve to be righted. And also remember that we all come into the Amberlynn world at different points, at different turns. And some people may have been watching just recently and haven't, gotten to this place where they're like, wow, I can't believe she's doing that. So this might be the turning point for some people. So just keep that in mind. At most, I'm just really sad that I'm not going to get to give you a lookbook, but maybe I'll just order some earrings off of Walmart.com or something like that and give you a lookbook or something. I don't know. I was really looking forward to it myself. Anyways, I think that's all I have today. I don't know if that's not all I have today, because in the previous screenshot, I did reach out to her and I said, hey, can you direct me on how to cancel this order? Like, I don't see an option to do this. So I guess if she updates, I will let you know. Probably, I can't imagine making a whole additional video about this. So maybe check on Twitter to see if there's updates, or maybe I'll post something on my community tab. So just be on the lookout for that. But I really don't have much more to say about it at this point. I just wanted to give you all the news before I go on about my day here in Chicago, okay? I also know that some people might have some questions about the membership stuff. I already purchased a membership to Chantal. I may purchase a membership to Amberlynn too. I have thoughts about that, and I'm sure people are all like, wow, this all feels like a little like money hungry, and I don't want to speak to what Amberlynn's motives may or may not be, but stay tuned for future reporting on that too, because wow, what a journey we've been on in the past week with Amberlynn, and honestly in the past month or two with Chantal. Anyways, that's all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and it's your first time watching, please make sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell button so that you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Also, please make sure to leave a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all of my social media. I had so much fun with y'all today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!